So, which theater did you serve in?
I was in New Guinea.
Oh, that's right. I heard that.
Yeah, Port Moresby,
Yeah, I know where that is.
Fitzhaven, and Australia.
Where were you in Australia?
We was in when we was in Australia. We went to an island called Horns Island. That was in Australia. That's why we went to do our work at. Was on Horns Island. But that was in Australia. But
Yeah, I was in, well, I was in the Navy, so I was in and out. And I was in Brisbane and Melbourne.
in Brisbane.
And Melbourne. I was in Melbourne a couple of times.
Yeah. John,
Yes.
get that picture over there. See that picture?
Yes.
Get that. Bring it here. Bring it here.
There you go, sir.
This picture was made.
Oh, I saw the same picture on,
It was made in Brisbane,
well, that was in Brisbane.
Australia.
Isn't that a great town? I love Brisbane.
Me too. I really do. Me too. And the funny thing about it, now we landed in Townsville. That's why our camp was in Townsville, Australia.
Uh-huh.
Now, from Townsville to Brisbane, they had a train run from there. But the train could leave Townsville, and when it get to Brisbane, it had to come back because the rail was too big. It couldn't continue to travel on. All the rail, the rail was too big for it to travel on, so they had different rails. So they had the train to leave Townsville and go to Brisbane. It had to come back to Townsville. It couldn't go straight through.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and that's why that picture was made in Brisbane.
Yeah, the girls all come into town just on those trains. Come into town when the sailors were in port, you know.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I saw that picture, the same picture on. John put it on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Well, that picture was made in Brisbane in 1943.
1943.
Yeah,
I was there in January or February 1944. Because you were on the Philippines,
No, I've never been to the Philippines.
but you were in New Guinea.
I was New Guinea, yeah.
That was rough, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you a funny thing about New Guinea. We were over at Manus Island, and we're on Christmas Day. The skipper says, "I'm going to give you guys a Christmas present. I'm going to let you see land." So we went right alongside of New Guinea so we could see all the green grass.
Oh, yeah. I saw a wonderful thing that I saw. But nature is wonderful and a funny thing. You know, like the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, they mix up, but they don't mix.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
The water is different.
Something to do with the currents.
When we went overseas, on the Queen Mary.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and we right through the locks of the Panama Canal. And that's where I saw it at when the boat got ready to go through the lock.
Yeah.
I could get out and go back out on the deck and look back and see the Atlantic and the Pacific. They're like this. And the water, one water is really clear. Atlantic water is clear and Pacific is muddy like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found that out even on the coast. California along the Pacific is sort of muddy like, and you know, get over in Miami and it's nice and clear.
Yeah. Two waters mixed together and one water higher than the other. I said, how do you go that way? That's why they got the lock for the boat to go through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, that's a funny thing here.
So you went down around the around the horn, huh?
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
I often wondered what that would be like to go down there.
Wonderful thing to see.
Well, I have a ship now. We found an LST.
What you been doing?
LST 325.
Oh, LST. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've been looking for. See, I belong to the LST Association because I served on one of them.
Yeah.
So we were for about 10 years. We were looking for one. Couldn't find one anywhere because they're all gone.
All gone.
They built 1,051 of them during World War II.
Yeah.
But we finally found one over on the Isle of Crete in the Greek islands.
Greek. Oh, yeah.
So we went over and we spent about 4 months restoring it and getting it seaworthy, and then we brought it back on its own power. We have it here now up on the Ohio River.
Oh, you got it. Oh, good. Yes, indeed. Wonderful life, wonderful thing.
Yeah, the only one left out of 1,051 of them, this restored and operational. We take it around to different ports.
Yeah.
Well, the few of us that made it back from the war, it seemed like there was nobody going to make it.
Yes, indeed, it sure did. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's a lot of killing going on. All them bombs dropping.
Boy, it's a good thing we got that war over when it did, because man, none of us would have been here.
Sure wouldn't. That's right. That's right. Sure wouldn't.
I tell all these young people, I say, you wouldn't even be here because your dad wouldn't have made it.
Yeah,
Or
sure
your
wouldn't.
grandfather.
Right. Sure wouldn't have. No. Sure wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, if we'd had to go into invade Japan,
Yeah.
I don't know how you're even going to defeat somebody that wants to die for their emperor. Everybody out there wanting to die for their emperor. How are you going to defeat somebody like that?
No.
Like MacArthur told Truman, he says, you got to give him what he wants because otherwise you got to kill everybody on the island.
Right. That was my general, General MacArthur.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was my general.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I know most of the army didn't like him too well.
And another one too. Remember the guy, Pistol Patton?
Oh, yeah. I've got picture taken by his grave.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, he wanted to be buried with his men over there.
Right, yeah. General Patton, he was a good general.
Well, he was a mean one, but
That was mean.
That's what it takes, I guess.
Yeah.
Boy, to make a good admiral, you can't be so soft-hearted.
No, you can't. No. It's indeed.
Well, I never met Patton, I never met MacArthur, I never met any of them because
Well, I met both of them.
I've been to Patton's grave. I've stayed in in Jasper, Texas. There's a hotel there. It's now a bread and breakfast, but what originally was a hotel where Patton stayed and Eisenhower both stayed there.
Oh, yeah.
So that when I ran through there, the guy wanted me to come over and spend the night there.
Oh, that's great.
And so he gave me a free stay there to stay where Patton and Eisenhower stayed.
Well,
Somebody told me if you go back there, it now says Eisenhower, Patton, and Ernie. But I was just back there and it doesn't say Ernie. They were just teasing me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to wear you out here, and
No, I'm glad to see you.
I know at your age, you don't look a day over 109.
Yes, I was born September 12, 1909.
1909.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even thought about yet. I was born in 1923.
I had,
Well, where were you born?
you know what Baton Rouge is?
Baton Rouge. Oh yeah.
A little town right above Baton Rouge called Norwood, Louisiana.
Called Norwood.
That's where I was born at.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Norwood. I know Coach Springs real well.
Yeah.
Good friends there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I run right through there. I'll be running right through there again shortly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I was born at, Norwood, Louisiana.
Norwood.
Yeah.
I think I know where that's at, but I've never been there.
Yeah. It's about, I know it's about 3 miles from the line of Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not far from Baton Rouge.
Well, that's quite a ways away from Baton Rouge then.
East Louisiana Parish.
Was that?
East Louisiana Parish.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I've even been in that parish. I went to Beauregard and St. Tammany.
Yeah, yeah.
And a couple others that I can't remember them there.
Well, I tell people I had two honorable discharges from the United States Army.
2 of them.
But I'll tell you how I got 2. I was drafted in 1940. I went to Camp Shelby, Mississippi. Got my basic training. A bunch of us got our basic training. When we got our basic training, we just sat around there doing nothing. They discharged me. Discharged me and sent me home. I never will forget it. I was discharged in November. And in December the 7th, they bombed Pearl Harbor. They asked no questions, come right back and pick me up.
You're right back in, yeah.
Right, yeah, right back in, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that day. Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, when you bombed Pearl Harbor, oh, boy, that was a mess.
Yeah, I was out cruising the streets of Los Angeles in my Model A Roadster trying to pick up chicks, you know. And came over the radio, Pearl Harbor just been bombed.
Yeah.
I looked at my buddy and I says, "Where's Pearl Harbor?" He says, "I don't know, but I think we're at war, so let's go join the Navy."
Yes, indeed.
Well, there was a really an exodus there of people to get it, joining the service. They have Japanese made the Americans pretty mad.
Yeah.
We were always worried about Germany, but the Japs are what made us mad.
Oh, yeah, they're the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took.
It was worse than Germany.
Yeah, well, Germany was a big threat, but boy, when Japan attacked us, they actually.
Yeah.
Germany was sinking some of our ships, some of our merchant marine ships and stuff.
Yeah, on the slide.
But we were keeping that quiet.
Yeah.
We didn't want to get involved.
Right, yeah.
But when they hit our fleet there in Pearl Harbor, that made everybody mad.
That did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did it.
Well, if they hadn't got so sure of themselves, we wouldn't have been able to turn midway.
We were able to stop it.
They just got too sure of themselves and they weren't careful.
Right, yeah.
And when we finally, figured out where they were going to be and got there ahead of them,
Yeah.
they thought we were afraid they might do that at Saipan. See, because I was on the first LST to hit the beach in Jericho and Saipan, and what we planned on. We divided our fleet. We were going to bring half of us were coming down from Pearl Harbor and taking Saipan on the same day the others were coming up from Guadalcanal and taking Guam. Well, we had a big catastrophe. In fact, there's a book out. My name's even mentioned in the book. It's called The Second Pearl Harbor. We had a big tragedy there. It was an accident, but we lost a lot of ships, a lot of LSTs. And they're afraid that the Japanese heard about it, they would know something big was coming down, and it wouldn't take them long to figure out what it was.
Right.
And they didn't want to take a chance on them doing to us what we did to them at Midway, so they canceled the the invasion of Guam postponed it for 1 month. Brought all those ships up to surround the Marianas, so no ships could get through. All they got through was airplanes. So we got strafed, and we got some torpedo bombers, but no ships. A smart move. Well, I'm going to try to catch up with you, but by the time I'm your age, you're going to be 11 years older than me. You'll be 121.
That'll be the next time you run back through here.
Yeah, I'll come back and see you when I'm 110. And you're 121.
Yes, indeed. That's wonderful.
Well, it's a great life.
It is, it really. I've had a great life.
And
I had 4 other brothers was in the service.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and all of them, they're all gone. All of them gone but me.
yeah,
All of my whole family gone. All my family gone, except my daughters.
Sure.
yeah.
I have a few nieces up in Baton Rouge, and that's all.
Well, you had 5 children, didn't you?
Yeah.
And only one daughter left?
Yeah, I had and three girls and 2 boys.
Okay.
The 2 boys. My oldest boy, he was in Los Angeles. He died. He passed away in 70. In 2013. He passed away in 2013.
Okay.
And then my baby boy, he's here. He lived downtown. And I got a daughter in Los Angeles. My daughter here, my oldest daughter, passed away.
Well, I've lost one daughter and one of my stepdaughters.
Yeah.
But the rest of them are still around.
Yeah.
Now, I saw an article that I believe is about 3 months old. I think it was done last November. And it made reference that you were going to walk one of your daughters down the aisle to get married in December.
Yeah.
Did that just happen this past December, or is that happening this year in December?
This year in December.
This year in December. Okay.
Supposed to have been this December, but they changed their mind.
Okay.
Oh, they didn't get married?
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet.
So you're looking at doing that at the end of this year
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So you're going to walk with this thing?
No,
You take this thing and walk it out?
I can use this.
You can do
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I still can use this.
Well, you'll have her holding on to you on one side.
This is for a short distance, and this is for a long distance.
Gotcha.
Okay. How old's the daughter that's getting married?
59.
Oh, she's young
Yeah,
yet.
she's young, yeah, still young yet.
Yeah, I've outlived 3 wives. But when I married my 3rd wife, she was 81 years old when I married her.
Yeah, I had 3 too. I had 3 wives. And all three of them passed away.
Yeah, that's the same as mine.
Yeah.
You packed your bags and shut the door. You crossed the sea to fight a war. You didn't know just what would happen to ya. Stepped in the dirt, boots on the ground, and gunfire was the only sound. And to yourself you whispered hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Every day and every night, you walk the walk, you fight the fight. You never saw the end in sight, now did ya? The days are washing a haze of red, the blood, the mud, too many dead. Your weary soul was crying, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Too late to help you